The new session today trying to resolve unfinished business and preparing to take on some controversial issues like abortion.
Republicans say that's a top priority and want to enact new restrictions. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. And Michael, what do we know about these plans?
Well, Republicans say they're already meeting with members within their party to try to figure out what they would support. Democratic Governor Roy Cooper has already said he's going to veto any new restrictions. But a change in the rules today could impact his veto power.
Do you please state your name?
The General Assembly started its two-year session Wednesday with key issues like health care, education, and abortion at the forefront. Republican Senate Leader Phil Berger says he supports restricting abortion after the first trimester at about 13 weeks, while current law allows it up to 20 weeks.
I think if you look at where the people of the state of North Carolina are, they think that that's too long.
I'm hearing a lot of support for that position in the House as well. But again, these are in the early stages, and what I want to see happen is I want to see a true working process.
Democratic Governor Roy Cooper has said he'll veto new restrictions. Democrats raised concerns Wednesday about a change in the rules that would allow Republican House Speaker Tim Moore to call a vote to override vetoes with no notice. Republicans fell one seat short of a supermajority in the House in the last election.
So I think we're going to have to be on our toes every minute we're in session.
Democrats worry a critical vote could happen unexpectedly or when enough of them step out to use the bathroom.
Not having the ability to make any plans at any time about anything, because once a veto comes down or a bill's on that they're concerned about, they've got to be in that chamber every minute of every day, and it is especially oppressive to people in the minority.
Speaker Moore said he's still talking about the issue with Democratic leaders and wouldn't ambush them.
Yeah, we may try to find some different language on this if we need to, but again, I think this is one of those things. It's a bigger deal is being made out of something than it really is.
It's not clear how soon lawmakers are going to get to some of these major issues. They're gone for the next 2 weeks, and at that point, they're going to get together and talk through what order they want to essentially take everything on. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.